it's not even all that entertaining. The game's strength is its atmosphere, but when you already know what everything is, it loses a lot of that, especially when you're pissed that the game pulled the rug right out from under you. So the game makes you just intentionally becomes your adversary. Yeah, exactly, Zenek. Exactly. Well, I knew what the goal was, and so I was right about the goal. So a lot of times with these sorts of puzzles, you know, a quarter of it is just finding out what the goal is. So I figured that out right away. I will try to generally recreate it, but yeah, I'm probably not going to do it exactly. Okay. So interestingly enough, I wonder if you even have to bother going to the other end of the hallway. If there's not a beetle there, there's not really a point, is there? I guess not.
Laura. 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 Do not come to me. The one who I am to become needs blood for the change to be complete. You have seen what he will do, and it is your blood that he wants most. Laura, we are cursed. In our veins flows the blood of Dracula.
Yeah, my other problem with the game, the story is like razor thin, and because there are no characters to interact with in the game, like the plot development is, I mean, you just get these little, every so often you get the Laura, and it fills you in a little bit more of what's going on. Okay, so yeah, now I might actually have to solve it. Okay. All right. So, I think I did something like this. And then, yeah. Ah, okay, yeah. So you have to like time this out exactly right. Okay, I see what the trick is here. All right, so now I'm gonna have to sort of mathematically figure this out just by seeing how many rotations it moves. So, all right, let me look at the left. The red piece moves one at a time, while the right one moved 2 slots. Once here, only the red one moves. I see. Okay. Oh, I didn't have this in the full upright position. That's moving 1, and this is going to move 2. Oh, damn it. Oh, that moves a full cycle. Wow. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. I think I do have to write this out then. All right. Okay, so left. Can't even see it. All right, so in the full position, it moves 2. Or here, I'll do it like this. Full 2, 20. Upright, it moves 1. Or I'll just say half, it moves 1. And then probably doesn't move it at all. Yeah, it doesn't move it all that way. Got it. All right, and is the same true here? No. Oh, then it moves both. Interesting. Okay, that's 2 at a time. Okay, so full half, I don't know, would you say 0? No, I'll just say back. It doesn't move at all. All right, right. Back, it looks like it moves 2. Yep. Up, it moves 3, right? So it's almost kind of like a clock, like 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then full, it moves 4, it looks like. Yes. Okay. So what I really ought to do here, and I guess I should do that to be able to see everything at once on screen. Okay. Oh yes, thank you, Mr. Viking. That's a good call. Let's do that. Okay, so of course, slots and gun purchases are now frozen. Okay. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and, which I didn't do before, actually just going to disable them. That'll work. Okay, cool. Momentarily, of course. All right. All right, so if I want to let me just get the left one in position first, I suppose. Really, you just have to get sort of close because you can see this is the junction point. So, oh, this moves back. Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh, so there's a, oh wow, so they're dependent on each other. Damn. Interesting. Okay. I need to put this in place there. So yeah, these values aren't even right. Okay, if I need to move this 3 and that one 1, should be at half. Ah, damn, that moves backwards. Shit. Ah. Actually, yeah, why? I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so it has a cumulative effect. These aren't happening independently, unfortunately. So this is a tougher puzzle than it looked. Wow, I really did look into this the first time, didn't I? Yeah, so the right one is... There we go. Yeah, that sounds good. Another subject for figuring out the right one. It almost looked like the first time. Is there a staircase down? No, there isn't. So really all you have to do is just get the left wheel in position, scale it back so it doesn't move at all, and then just spin the right one until you're there. Oh god, Zen, I really hope not. I have to be very careful with how I do this. So the question, I'm even thinking about the possibilities here. We could either maybe A, leave the room or at least rotate, or B, just try to hit the inventory, because like right now we can see in our inventory. Oh, wrong window. We can see in our inventory. I mean, we do have the sword and the gun. How do you normally kill a vampire? Like, we don't have garlic. We don't have a. I mean, this is the closest thing we have to a cross, but I don't think a sword would qualify as a crucifix. Maybe that would. I don't know. Probably not. If we just shoot him, I mean, that's more like a silver bullet kind of thing. It's like a werewolf. I don't know. So I can't approach him though, so I would have to use the inventory from that far distance. Now, if that ends up being timed or some bullshit, I'm really gonna be pissed. We'll see though. The other option is just leaving, but I don't. That doesn't seem like the right way to go because it doesn't resolve anything. Hey, how's it going, Einstein? So I'm gonna try shooting him. I mean, I think it sends the signal that, you know, we're making a tough choice, killing our dad, but for the good of mankind or whatever.
So, Laura, you've come. Now I will tell you everything. Hear me and leave before the one who is not me can emerge. Laura, in our veins flows the blood of Dracula. The time of change comes to all of his blood. It starts with lust for the strange. Then comes the desire for human flesh to make the change complete. Yes, Laura, that time came for you as well. I erased the memory, so you have forgotten.
Maybe we have to kill ourselves,
When
too.
Dracula took control of you, with those very hands you killed your mother. It is our fate to be accursed. And now you know you must leave. I feel myself changing.
Well, he says we should leave. That's the other thing. So maybe leaving is an option. But...
I want your flesh, Laura. Listen to what I say. It is your flesh that I need, just as you needed your mother's. Come to me!
Okay, so this is when I hit up to try to get closer to him to make a choice, but it didn't work. All right, so let's try shooting him. From downtown. Ready, aim, fire. Apparently guns can kill vampires. Duly noted. Oh, okay.
Laura, you've ended it. Thank you. A little more, and the change would have been complete. Perhaps, as a doctor, I wanted to see how the transformation would affect me. But that was wrong. And now I will end my life as a man of flesh and blood. Laura, thank you. I love you. My last wish is that
In fitting fashion, he doesn't complete his sentence. So we pulled off the rare feat of killing both our mother and our father. That's gonna be a fun rest of our life to to live. Jeez. Yes, after 4 hours and 5 minutes, D is done. Dracula is dead. Dracula. Took 3 attempts. Some DS along the way, but we did it. Oh, that was the best ending? So is the good ending just if you just back up and leave and take his advice? I could have made 1 minute easily. Yeah, so I mean, I'll say it again. I think that strengths the game, good graphics for the time. I think the music when it was there was very good sound design. The puzzles weren't hard on the most part, but they were enjoyable actually. I mean, not like finding keys and then taking them to the door. That was pretty easy. But, they were more or less fine. But again, the big problems I had, the arbitrary 2-hour time limit for no reason, and then exacerbating that by not allowing any saves to make the player play through the full game all over again. And moving so slowly, that sucked. And then again, I was trying to approach on the second run, trying to approach him to be able to interact with him, because that's how that was the convention for the entire game. You always have to approach the area before you could interact with it. And just by approaching it, apparently that counted as merging with him and giving him our blood. Bad ending, and I had to play the game all the way over again too. So I still think those are fatal flaws for the game. I'm pretty sore at having had to play it full 3 times, where had it not been for bullshit, we could have done it obviously in one playthrough, as probably should have happened. So anyway, had some the Beatles themselves, yeah, random. Yeah, that didn't seem to be some. Oh, there's a true ending if you get 4 Beatles. Okay, so it wasn't the best ending. Interesting. Well, I left the timer running because I had to get through the intro, so that'll definitely be part of it. So you need all 4 Beatles to get the best ending? So this was just the good ending, not the best. Oh yeah, look, they even showed the 4 Beatles. Oh yeah, see, I only got 2 of the 4. Thank you for playing our game. There are, however, things in it you have yet to see. You may want to try again. So maybe you have to view all the cutscenes and everything. Because the first playthrough, when I only got through the hallway, I got 3 of the Beatles. So I think that's a way to make you not skip out on content and have to view everything. I see. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got 3, maybe even 4 Beatles that first playthrough. And that was because I was making sure to look in the bowl of soup and everything else. But yeah, interesting. YouTube it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna play it again to see it again. But yeah. Huh. Wow. All right. So let's go to our Hall of Adventure. Put game number 54D up on the board. Right after normality.